He's got it set up. He's maybe emerging from the brush to check his hunting trap.
So, how would he, say, react if, say, hypothetically, the sky turned red and maybe a vine or two went around his leg and he was then immediately thrust into the earth? Despite the thrashing, the cutting, there's just more vine than there is energy and strength and time. And, you know, eventually Gideon is overwhelmed and falls into the earth for an undisclosed amount of time.
Green little Eladrin, currently in his spring season. Uh, Pink flowers grow out of his head, and he is humming a small tune to himself as quickly walks, does a trip around the tower, checking to make sure that it's safe, as his lovely familiar, Carador, um, a small little gray owl, it flies up to scout the place out, make sure there's nothing that's trying to, kill him or something that would kill him on the top. He's currently investigating some magic. He has a very clear view of this nice, beautiful
What
blue sky.
what time would it be, do you think?
I'd say probably mid-afternoon, or mid to late afternoon.
Well, not anymore. The sky turns red, the ground begins to shake, and a split happens right beneath your legs, forcing you to move to the side as you watch this entire tower fall deep into the ground. And that's where you're going next, as a stray vine grabs your ankle and drags you in there too.
He watches this like the tower. He kind of like stumbles back, arms flailing as like the ground splits open in front of him. He's like, oh, wow, oh, that's not good. Oh no, I was gonna research that. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to go find it. What's that? Something's coming out of the darkness. Hey, Carador, you see? Oh god! As the vine like wraps around his leg, and he starts like clawing at the ground. He's like, oh no! He's
I'd
like
like
casting
to-
back. He's like throwing fire at the vine, trying to get it off him.
You can, yeah, it disintegrates, but there's just more fucking vines growing on top of each other. And as you struggle to get these things off of you, your little familiar tries to, like, what did you say it was?
It's a small little gray owl.
Right. It tries to extend a talon to do absolutely anything to you, but it's not pulling your mass out, and you can only really reach for it as you go flying into the earth. And, as it were with Gideon, darkness, a nap, and now you are covered head to toe in blood, and you have just emerged.
My mom's right. It's weird.
Your name. Do you remember it?
Name. He like thinks his head's like still unclogging from the whole ordeal. Aranus.
Aranus. Well met.
Aranus. Right. There was. I'm gonna rewind this a little bit. He's like waving his hands. He's like, I was investigating this tower thing. Fell into the earth. Got dragged by vines. And I heard this big freaky lady. I think it was a lady. Was it a lady? Oh. In my head, say something like, "Keep the land pure." And then I think I fell asleep.
Then it seems we're both here for the same purpose. Or at the very least, spoken to by the same voice.
Somewhere in some town before Ichorrot took place, an old, not that old, a middle-aged, pretty large man with a long beard who calls himself the Flower King has been tending to his beloved flowers. He doesn't have much in this life. He just has his flowers and his little shop, and that's really enough for him. However, unfortunately, one day, when the Ichorrot spreads and the sky turns red, the man immediately goes to fortify his shop. He doesn't want to separate from the only things that he knows, that he cares about, even if it's silly, even if it's maybe even psychosis-induced. He truly cares about these flowers. Unfortunately, however, for our little golden flower here, trapped in his little prison of glass, Mother Nature is pretty fond of his dream. So, as Ichorrot begins to spread, as the shop becomes overgrown in these sickened plants, the only plants protected by any sort of non-organic barrier are taken into the earth. And now, Flowery, you just gained sentience And all you know is, first of all, anything that happened to you as a flower is now a memory that you can pull from, and all of your other flower friends are kept on you as a keepsake. You are laying in a flower bed. The sky above you is a very dark red with these swirling orange stars.
Okay.
All right. He kind of like looks as he's like staring at Gideon. You can see his head kind of like slowly look past you over at the door, and he's just like, "Who's that? You over there!" And he points directly
Sorry
at
to keep
Flowery.
you waiting.
What?
I like to imagine Flower has gotten the
Sorry to
same
keep you
treatment from Gideon that Aranis has, in that Gideon is spun around, dagger drawn.
You're
Sorry to keep you
yellow.
waiting.
You said that 3 times.
It's me, Flowery.
Hi, Flowery. I'm Aranis. So, yeah, where are you from? Where are you from, buddy?
I'm from where we're all from. And then he kisses his finger and points upwards.
Aranis looks up and follows a finger.
There's a little bit of ceiling above him is purified.
What? Aranis has no idea that the current situation, that everything is unpurified, so he does not care.
Adorna, she was raised in a celestial monastery as a kid. She how do I say, like she found romance. Gay. It was like
Gay.
again, she's gay. Yeah, it was MLM at the time because again, she was closeted. And of course, both knew that this is like strictly prohibited. Like, the punishment was death. I mean, like worse than that. We'll get to it. Just like out of like pure cruelty, she got like Frankenstein, this horse body, like literally like half and half, stitched together.
Damn.
Yeah.
As you guys are looking over at Flower, you hear the horrible wet sloshing of blood as an entire 9-foot-tall Clydesdale horse mixed with the upper half of a 6-foot-tall woman climb out of the blood. Adorna, you are back.
Hey, every pony.
I imagine she like shakes off the blood. I mean, kind of like how a dog does.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Venus Holloway, and she essentially grown up working on a cemetery, being raised by an adoptive mother named Janine Underwood. She was the undertaker for the cemetery and a grave domain cleric, and taking Venus under her wing showed her the teachings of the cycle of life and death. Janine and her comrades are currently fighting this fiend, this large gelatinous cube. As Janine Underwood, Casper Hammerfell, Geraldine McAllister, and Frankie Fielder were all fighting alongside Venus, who in the first bout was just trying to keep her head low, and keeping her friends alive. When disaster strikes, as a black pudding squeezed against the wall, misfits sights of the party members as it gets the jump on Venus and basically engorges her. Everything goes black. Before she essentially finds herself in a world all anew. Frightened, terrified, and currently still believing that she's dying. So, get ready for that. But yeah, that's a little bit of Mercury's backstory for Mercury. She was a human at one point. Now we're not so sure. As she's essentially still like thrashing as if she, is still a human. As she would essentially explode from the blood pool, like this giant thrashing mass of black pudding, thrashing about, terrified. You can hear human screams gurgling from what used to be a throat, now just billowing bubbles popping off of her surface. She seems terrified.
Oh my God!
Aranis kind of like, get it off!
Aranis like looks down at that thing and says, "Oh, gross!" And you see like fire erupt from his hand. He's like, "All right, let's kill it." Wiggling his fingers, summoning a firebolt as he's just like looking down at her, and he like looks over at Flower. He's like, "What?"
Wait, it's so human.
He kind of like squints his eyes. Ah, no, that's a slime.
I, what is this? What is this place? And she looks at the blood.
Temple.
Oh, yeah.
So I do want to make sure I heard that right. Did Flower just say temple?
Yeah. Temple.
You guys can notice, actually, there is like some small bits of flowers or shrubs that have been kept alive. It looks like they're barely alive, but someone cares a lot about them.
Ooh, look at that. He like leans down.
Oh, isn't there also that
Flower?
patch of like completely fine flowers next to the temple where I came out of? We
Yeah.
can probably see that now. So far away. Yeah.
Who the fuck are you guys?
Wait, please,
Huh.
wait.
It's a friend.
And she puts her hands up. Wait, no, we're not here to hurt you.
The moment he
Hey,
hears
gang,
the
it's a
wrestling, his head like
friend.
his head like Aranis's head like snaps towards the rustling bushes, and you can see the fire erupt in his hand again. But when he sees it's just her, it just fizzles out.
She like she looks between you all. She's like clutching her chest, trying not to have a little panic attack as she coughs because she has not spoken in probably weeks.
Oh, who are you people?
Well, we're here right now, aren't we?
We came from the
It's
blood.
A rose
Not me.
full of
What?
blood.
I came from the flowers like a human.
I'm sorry. My name is Venus, and one moment I was in Jackson, but I don't know how I got here.
Flowers bloom in your eyes.
She kind of steps over. Wait, sorry, let me go back to my control board. Whoops. She kind of like steps over, correcting.
That's that's actually Mother Nature. She's kind of a big deal around here.
Big Mama.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Mother Nature.
So maybe you guys were somehow related to her? Were you guys particularly religious?
I got kidnapped
Right.
by the ground.
Thank you all for helping me through here. I know I didn't really need it, I guess, because everything was fine. But
As like comically as she says that, Gideon, you hear scuffling again, but it's deeper, and there's kind of a drag, as if some sort of animal had like a missing or decaying limb. As before you can diagnose the situation,
Oh fuck!
Give me a rat.
Death barrage.
give me a second.
Triple rat death barrage.
Nah,
Triple
I think you guys can handle 4. She is kind of as she walks by, she can see. You can all see there is a like entire corpse's arm sticking out of the ground to the right of her. She kind of like leans down and tries to hit it with her shovel to get it to go back in the ground, and it starts trying to like wrestle with the shovel.
Ooh.
like undead.
You need assistance.
Yeah, I just
Stay down, and she tries to like hit it, and then it grabs her shovel, throws it to the side, and out from the ground.
Wow, awesome.
It's a fucking skeleton.
Mercury's eyes flare up. She sees a fucking undead. She gets furious. Wretched creature.
Racism mode activated.
And speaking
Just
of
using that
racism,
body.
there's 2. I think you guys got this. I just want to see.
That body isn't yours.
Big scary guy.
yeah, kind of. So
We had to kill him. No other choice, you know.
Kill
I
who?
there
Him?
She looks up
was
at the
Kiss my finger and I point at the skull.
Okay.
there was a big you guys know like death, war, famine, pestilence, right? That's pestilence.
That's. Is she fixed about that? Oh my god! So that's why. No wonder.
Oh shit! They killed the thing.
She was out of
Um,
whack.
Yep, had to kill him. No other choice. Bad
That
guy.
explains. That explains all the disease everywhere. Without pestilence, the balance was lost.
Whoa.
Yeah,
The
our
entire-
inner ear was pierced. Can't hold balance no more.
The entire world must be under this entire world must be under this new reality.
But if Mother Nature had any reason to bring you all here, I assume that maybe someday we'll make it not that way anymore. If you come with me, I'll get you guys a spot to sleep.
Ooh, sleep. Sweet.
Oh God, yeah.
I think.
Yes, let's get inside.
Nothing's lost when I'm around. And then I kiss my finger and point upwards.
Dude.
Are
Oh
you gonna-
my god.
Is that
Again, he looks up and follows the hand.
is that a religious gesture you've been doing? She looks over the flowery.
Huh?
The pointing. I'm sorry, I'm just not really sure what the gesture means.
I'm pointing.
He
Cut
is?
off a little bit.
He's pointing.
No, he's pointing.
Oh, that's just. She just kind of like. Yeah. She just nods like, okay, cool.
Flowery's gonna go to a bedroom, but he doesn't sleep, so he's just gonna stand and stare.
Oh no.
Like if you were to walk past the doorway, you just see him staring out at you.
He's AFK.
Okay.
No, he's completely. He knows.
Aranus like goes and disappears for like he goes into a room to like what's it called? Long rest for 4 hours, since it only takes him 4 hours to long rest.
I'm hopeful that I will wake up in my bed and this will all be over. But I think that we are all monsters in different ways. So don't criticize your body too harshly. And then she gives Merc another pat on the shoulder.
Yeah, as the slime will ripple a little bit as you do so. Like she hears you. She just like kind of looks off in the distance for a bit. You could tell her mind is still very much like focused on this, but she nods and says, we should just focus on surviving right now. So many undead out there.